Today we have Mr. Andrew Canday, India's only professional international MMA referee. Hi, Andrew.
Thank you for the kind introduction.
Thank you. So, Andrew, how did you get into this sport?
Well, my journey into combat sports has started from a very young age. I've been boxing since I was in the 7th, 8th grade. And after that, I slowly transitioned into MMA and continued my journey in the sport, which has led me to becoming an international referee for the sport of MMA.
So, how's the life of a referee look like?
Well, it looks very fancy on the outside, to be honest. The social media looks good, flying in here, landing there, this location, that location. But hey, I've traveled all these countries and I've hardly visited them as.
So, you've been there, but you have not seen them.
Yeah, as a vacationer, I've not done that. I've not seen that as a tourist. I'm just there for the job. Today I finished the show in Bengaluru. Tomorrow early morning I'm out. So that's the kind of life that a ref basically lives.
So, we are talking about, generally as an audience, we see the shots from the sidelines. You are inside the ring. The kind of adrenaline, pumping through must be really, really, up there. When you look at it, what do you see, or, what is it that kind of keeps you going? Is it just the adrenaline, or is it, you have to keep your presence at all times,
That's a great question. To be honest, everybody calls this the best seat in the house. Okay. But I kind of speak contrary.
Yeah.
Because if you are a fan of the sport, you can't be in that position.
Yeah.
Right? Because that position demands attention, demands a lot of, non-biasness to look at the fighters, whether it's your friend fighting, whether it's your city, person from the city, your state fighting, it doesn't matter. As a ref, you're looking at it from a neutral perspective and just making sure that both the fighters are safe. We're not bothered about who wins, who loses. Our primary goal as a ref inside the cage is to see that both fighters walk out of the cage as safe as possible under the rule set.
Wow. So when you talk about this sport, this is the world's fastest growing sport. And how do you think India is participating in this?
Well, the fastest growing sport is 100% correct. MMA is the fastest growing sport around the globe. And India is right there in the mix. We're trying to catch up with the promotions that are international. We're learning from them. We're doing good events. Hey, look at this event. This is a massive scale event. BFC is doing a great job. Muni is doing a great job by putting a show at this level, at this stage for the athletes, and building this culture of sport, of the athletes coming in, participating, so that when they go on the big stage, they're not caught surprised by the lights.